This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Bosh covering a lot of ground running out in transition. Excellent leaking out for the easy one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We're talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Leonard. Here's Starks. From the arc. Shot by Leonard, no good. Lets it fly. McGrady, shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Leonard. And there's the screen. 19-footer. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
Pass to Bosh. Leonard outside. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Dunn. Puts up a 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Starks. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Steady from deep as John Starks. He forces you to come out, and he spreads your defense because he's got such range on his three-point shot.
Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Starks. Right wing. Clock at 4. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And he throws it down with one hand.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Leonard for 3.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's McGrady. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Butler. They set a pick. Pass to Ewing. To the right side. Here's Starks. A good-looking shot from the wing. Starks has got 7.
Well, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Hamilton. Three-pointer. And it's Ewing with a rebound. In transition, here they come. And here's Butler outside. Knocks down the long J.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Portland trails by 8. Here's McGrady. Here's Noah. Pass to McGrady. Baseline jumper right on the money. He's got 9.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Here's Starks. He has 7. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Ewing. Noah grabs the board. To the inside. Holmgren. Soft touch off the glass.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to Bosch. Leonard outside. And here's Butler. 3-pointer. McGrady grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Dunn. Here's Hamilton. Leonard defending. 4-3. Portland with a rebound. And here they come. Here's McGrady. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Bridges going inside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Minnesota up 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Irving looking around. The 3 is up. Goes back up. Here's Noah. Bradley grabs the board.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Outside Johnson. Fires top of the key. And that one drops. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding positions would help players and officials.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Portland trails by 4. Outside Johnson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw drops for Johnson. And Gordon has got the ball here for Minnesota. Bridges outside. Here's the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
Irving for 3. Counted from distance. Irving's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Out to the right wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Bridges outside. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Gordon with it. He's got 5. Up top, Bridges. This one for 3. Called in by McGee.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And the Timberwolves with possession. To the paint. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shakes him.
And, you know, during this second quarter, I just don't think he's looked like himself at all.
Bridges can't get that one to fall. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And finished off by Hunter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Bradley sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Over McGee. Pass to Brown. To win the cold spell. Offensive board. And stolen by Irving. And here comes the break. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Boy, he put that one down hard. Plenty of power behind Crowder's slam there.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. A minute 31 left in the first half of this game.
Substitution on court.
Here's Starks. He has 7. Leonard outside. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
You know, Leonard very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
Pass to Hamilton. Driving to the basket. And they get it back.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here Starks. Outside Butler. Launches a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Starks, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's McGrady. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Back to Holmgren. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Fires from the wing. And down it goes. 2 points. Leonard's gotten his third basket of the night.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's McGrady. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that screen by Noah?
Timberwolves trail by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Now here's Dunn. Yet to see a basket. Inside. Here's Holmgren. The layup off target. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Here's McGrady. 15 points in the game. Out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Dunn. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Butler. And Butler inside.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Pass to McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Outside for Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Starks missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's McGrady. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Butler outside. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Leonard. Here's Ewing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's McGrady. He's got 17. And counted from 12 feet. McGrady's got 19 points.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Here Starks. Leonard outside. On target from range. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Hamilton. He's scoreless. Here's McGrady. Off target with the 3. Timberwolves trail by 5. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you see what you have here. I mean, the unselfishness of Butler, often unsung trade advantage.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
So both teams changing it up here. Bridges outside. Portland with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And he gets that one. Irving's got 9 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
It's Bridges on the wing. Gordon outside. And he drives in. He's off on the layup.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
They grab their own miss. Outside Johnson. Crowder with a screen. A good look from Johnson. The wide open shot is on the money. And it's a 9-point Portland lead.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's Portland. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the left wing. Here's Granger. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Well, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
Portland leading by 6. Here's Irving. Bradley grabs the board. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Now Johnson. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Minnesota now. Takes the 3. Lays out. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And Minnesota with possession here. 4-point game. Here's Granger.
And I don't know why they're still shooting threes. It's not paying off for them.
That 3's off the mark. All alone. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray.
Boy, Joe Johnson solid from behind the arc. Love when he's shooting it from there.
And so it's Minnesota with it. To the inside. Bradley. Hauled in by McGee. Portland leading by 7. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. The shot by Johnson, no good. Gordon down low. Here's Brown. Fires in the triple.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Johnson. And they recover it.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Portland with a rebound. Here's Irving. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. And Minnesota with some changes. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Leonard. Up and over Crowder. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Here's Crowder. Back to Irving. And here's Hunter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Here's Starks. Pass to Bosch. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Bosch. And here's Butler outside. Noah grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Leonard. From deep. Portland with a rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here's the pick. Here's McGrady. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Bosch. 1:44 left to the fourth. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Pass to Johnson. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Noah. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
And Leonard drops them both.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Portland leading by 4. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's McGrady. Again, the miss by Portland. And here are the Timberwolves. Emphatic finish from Butler.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game?
Yes.
Pass to Irving. 41 seconds left in the fourth. The rebound by Starks. And Minnesota has possession. Trailing by 2. Here's Ewing. Here's Starks. Butler surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Leonard outside. Pass to Bosch. Can't get the three to fall. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with a 2. I think either way it's going to happen off the inbound pass, and they need to get a good shot, 2 or 3.
Substitution on court.
Can they tie it? Ewing. And so Portland takes the win.